As far as I am concerned, there is no pressure. Every time I play, it only comes from the media that I'm under pressure. But as far as I'm concerned, I was never under pressure. You may have seen me on the field. I'm going to ask you this. Did I look under pressure when I was playing even the first test or the second test? Yeah, I think over the last 2 days, you may have seen the wicket. Actually, it's not a typical Calcutta wicket, what it used to be before. I think they have relayed the surface, and you may have seen uneven bounce occasionally. Every now and then there was uneven bounce. So at no point batsmen could relax and take it for granted. Every ball you play, you have to make sure that you give more than 100% to that ball. So me and Saha, when we were batting, we only decided, we have to play each ball on its merit, not to think too far ahead, not to think what's coming next, focus on the present, which was every ball which was thrown at us. So we were focused on that, and yes, rightly so. We lost few wickets initially, and it was all about rebuilding the partnership. We've seen over the years in Test match cricket where there have been quick wickets, and it takes only one or two batsmen to make sure that you get your team out of that trouble. So I think Saha and myself, that 100-run partnership was very crucial according to the team's perspective. I think once we got in, we played our shots as well. We wanted to put the pressure back on the New Zealanders because it's a wicket and it's a ground where if you play your shots, you'll value your shots. You'll get runs. The outfield is fast, so it's just a matter of playing those initial few balls and get your eye in, and then you can try and accelerate. So I think that's what we did. We've got 2 important days coming up. So I think we are 340 ahead right now. Tomorrow we all know Saha and Bhuvi can bat as well. So as many as possible tomorrow morning. See, again, I think it's a very it's a situation where you can't go too forward also. You can't play on your back foot as well, because we saw odd ball, when Shikhar got hit, that ball actually was pitched right in front, and it just kicked off from there. So that made us sure that we can't go too ahead also, cannot go on the front foot completely. So you have to make sure that you are balanced in the middle and try and play as late as possible. So that is something which I was trying to do. Even in the nets, when I batted in the morning, I wanted to make sure that I play as late as possible. I think those are the certain things which every batsman will have certain plans. Some may not be comfortable playing in front, some may not be comfortable playing on the back foot. It's all about getting adjusted to that particular condition at that point. We saw after lunch or maybe after tea, it wasn't doing it wasn't doing a lot. Probably the first session we've seen it does quite a bit, and maybe after tea. So that is what I've seen over the last 2 days. Even today we saw that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you have to be at it all the time. You cannot take it for granted. Yeah, psychologically it helps the top order. They can just play their shots if they want to. But I'm sure at no point they must be thinking that, because every batsman who goes in the middle wants to score runs all the time. But yeah, I mean, that depth gives us. It gives you a leverage to go and play your shots a little bit and be aggressive, be more expressive. Throughout, even in West Indies, we saw our, I won't say tailenders, they are proper lower order batsmen. Ashwin has got 100, Saha got 100, Bhuvi occasionally has scored 50s. He scored 50s in England. Jadeja has scored runs. We never know, Shami might get a 50 tomorrow. So we hope that as well. So yeah, I mean, see, it gives you that depth, and all the team across the world, if you see, the lower middle order has made an impact in the game. So we wanted to create that in our team as well, and I'm glad that it is happening. And speaking is one thing, and going out there and doing is one thing, but we are actually doing it. So we are happy with that.